What is going on, guys? It is Bob here today with a video. Didn't upload yesterday. Just had some stuff going on. Didn't really feel like uploading. And yeah, so basically some new stuff's going on in my life. I'm no longer going to be going to my public high school. I'm going to be put back in homeschool. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you guys, but I was homeschooled from kindergarten until 8th grade for personal reasons, which I won't go into. But now I'm going back into homeschool, and I'm actually really excited about it because while it does affect me not getting my diploma, I have to get a GED, which it does kind of suck because it does have limitations that come with it. But at the same time, I'm going to be in a very more happy situation, a very calmer environment because I don't know if I told you guys before this, but my grandmother is actually the one that taught me homeschool, and she's going to be teaching me again. So it's going to be like such a better environment for me, and hopefully it'll definitely affect my videos and stuff. I don't know what's going on though, because like me and my dad worked out some rules and stuff, and just a new kind of I don't know how to explain it. Basically, I'm gonna have a lot more responsibilities on my shoulder, which definitely could affect my videos uploading like on a day-to-day basis. So, I may stop uploading as often, maybe like once every other day, or maybe once every other 2 days, something like that. But definitely my videos will definitely be better because I'm obviously going to be in a better mood. I'm going to be less stressed out. I'm going to be less, just basically overall it's just going to be a lot much better for me than actually being in the high school that I'm in. And I don't know, I kind of want to talk about that today, which I didn't really plan on talking about it, but now that I'm into it, I guess we can talk about it. Just because it is something that I feel very strongly upon, and it is something that I don't know. Maybe you guys have different opinions on it. Maybe we can just bounce ideas back and forth. Just go back and forth with it in the comment section if you guys want to, whoever watches this video. But now whenever I say that, I was homeschooled for personal reasons, I do have problems with anxiety. And I mean, like, I'm not like suicidal, and like I don't like cut myself or anything like that. Like, not saying anything bad about the people that do those things or that are suicidal and do feel that way. Not saying that that's I'm not looking down upon you. I'm just saying like that it's not that severe, but I do have social anxiety to the point where it's almost crippling. Which I know that I seem like a kind of outgoing person and everything, but it's a lot different in person. I mean, it depends on the day. Like, some days I'll just be really outgoing, not afraid to say anything to anybody, and then some days I'll just be really shy and just I don't want to talk at all. And it's not really I'm not like afraid of people judging me or what people would think of me. I actually just don't know what causes me to be like that. Like, what causes me to just be shy sometimes, or what causes me to like get so stressed out in like social events or social situations. I actually don't know like what I'm actually afraid of or what I'm anxious about. I just know that I am anxious about it, and then it gets to a point where it's almost crippling. I know that a lot of people look at high school, and people that say, oh, high school's hard, just, well, wait till you get a job and a mortgage and all these bills to pay, and you have to worry about feeding a family, which, yes, as those things are very stressful. I won't take that away from you. I'm not going to sit here and say that having a family, a job, and a mortgage and bills to worry about isn't stressful, because I imagine it is. I mean, I can't speak on that. I can't speak out of personal experience on that just because I'm still 15 years old. I still live at home with my parents. But I'm sure it's stressful. I'm sure there can be times where you just want to like give up on it. But high school can be very stressful too, and not necessarily in a sense of like the work being stressful or whatever, which it can be. Like, the work can be very stressful. You can have a bad grade, and I mean it can almost drive you crazy. But also just like being around people a lot, being around people who judge 24/7. Like, you can say one wrong thing or one thing something that's just a little bit weird, and people will be talking about it for weeks, months. People will bring it up months later in a conversation like, oh, you remember when you said that? That's so stupid. Just something like that. And for me, it wasn't necessarily that. I say dumb stuff all the time. People would make fun of me all the time. Like, I don't know. The people that do make fun of me, though, they're not, like, I take it lightheartedly. I'm not going to take your opinion to heart to the point where it's actually going to make me depressed, or I'm going to be upset about it. But my problem was I was more or less just stressed out about the work, the environment that I'm in, because while my school it's a decent school. I mean, our our academics aren't the best, but it's a decent school. And I don't know, one of my main problems was I didn't really have problems with my teachers, just because I'm a quiet kid. I go to my class, I get my work done, I talk after. Like, I'm not on my phone all the time. I've never had, I've had problems with teachers before, which, if you guys want me to talk about that, I have a couple stories that I can tell you about that. But I just haven't had any problems with my teachers so far this year. But, however, being in a classroom where, I may not be getting yelled at or bitched at, but, the kid sitting next to me could be, or whatever, and, that could just stress you out. There's a lot of things about high school that can stress you out to the point of, it was getting to the point where I didn't eat or sleep for 3 or 4 days at a time. And that's not just, like, I wasn't, like, starving myself on purpose or whatever. It was literally just every time I ate, I felt like I got sick. I couldn't sleep. I felt like if I went to sleep, I don't know. It was just, like, I was just so stressed I couldn't sleep. I'd lay awake at night just with like, a blank mind. I would just be awake for no reason. And, like, I would, like, because, I haven't really spoken about it, but I do have a relationship, and it's with somebody that I've been with. We've been together multiple times on and off, and like, we've been together this time. It's just some things have been going on, and I just kind of blamed all my stress on that. But then it got to a point where me and relationship, like, we just came to terms with it, and it wasn't really stressing me out anymore. But I was still stressed, and that's when I came to terms with the fact that it's high school, and I don't. There are just so much things about being in school and being around hundreds of people a day that, like, that can easily stress you out. Or the fact that, like, say you're failing a class, and say, like, some people have parents that just don't care. You're failing a class, that sucks for you. They don't care. But some people have parents who, they'll ream you for that. You'll be in trouble for months. You won't be allowed to go anywhere. You won't be allowed to have a phone if you have one. Like, some parents are really strict about that stuff, and it can really stress you out. Which, my parents are kind of in the middle. They're strict about it, but they're also laid back at the same time. But I don't know. There's just a lot of things about high school that can stress you out, and anybody out there that is feeling stressed, if you feel free to message me. I'll talk. Like, I don't know. I definitely want to be interactive with my viewers, and if you guys feel like you're being stressed out by school, or just you guys need to talk about anything related to this topic or just stress in general, just feel free to just message me on here, or I'll link my Twitter in the bio. You can DM me on there, whatever. Just tweet at me saying, hey, follow me. I need to DM you about something, or just something like that, and I'll be glad to talk to you guys about it, because this, like, anxiety and stress can be a serious matter, and it can definitely lead to things that are more serious than just anxiety or stress. And yeah, but anyways, guys, that's been the video. Hope you guys never have to deal with stress. Hope you guys never have to deal with anxiety. I hope you guys are just normal people who can live a day-to-day life and not worry about anything. But anyways, guys, have a good day, and peace.